In all honesty, I didn't stick to the weekly consistent schedule. I recorded this February 7th. It's February 28th. I can explain why. And moving forward, I actually really want to stick to this weekly upload schedule. Also, for my eye, I didn't get my ass beat, although that'd probably be a better story to tell. Just this annoying sty. Low-key, I'm still recovering post-finals week. Pulled like an all-nighter, 26 hours or something. It was not great. Like, lots of stuff just crammed together and tends to sty, and probably me looking really tired and breaking out, but it happens, you just gotta keep moving forward. And yeah, like finals is a solid excuse, to not post content, but I really want to commit to this consistency. Like, even if it's a 30-second video just updating something, I want to post and get something out there every week, no matter what. And yes, it's like, okay, but now you're just producing shit content. But it's like, if I don't get content out there, I'm not learning how to produce something of value, right? Like, if my goal at the end of the day is to give you guys value, I mean, one way is you can learn through me, right? Like, I'm making mistakes right now. Another way is, look, I'm just trying my best. I'm trying to get better. Eventually, maybe like if I stay consistent after 3 months, okay, cool. Like, I've done something cool. I can now talk about what I did, help others get to that point if that's something they want to do, right? But if I don't start, it's like, like I'm not just gonna spawn in one day and be like, the best content creator. So I guess it's just getting those reps in. I think it would be absolutely phenomenal if my videos that I just post to the internet get watched by people, even if it's a couple people, and it just changes their lives in a better way. Like, that would be awesome for me. I think personally, there's been YouTube videos that have genuinely changed my life, or at least helped me push forward in the direction I want to go. Whether it be new insights or techniques, whether it be like, studying better or learning something about a career that interests me, right? It's just little things like that that I've watched through YouTube that, I want to kind of replicate and kind of be the one who can help people out. And right now I'm kind of in that space where it's like, I'm the one who's lost. Maybe you can find value through what I'm doing, kind of like a documentation thing. So I think that would be awesome if you're into that. So this is where the value of the video comes in. I'm going to explain what I did in these past 2 weeks, why I've been so busy, and what I've been doing to progress to the next step. All right, so I'm going to give you guys a sauce. Basically, this entire week, or like I guess 2 weeks, I've just been focused on outreach. I've been reaching out to people in different industries that I'm interested in. For example, volleyball, like the self-improvement niche, kind of like the content creator niche. More so, I've been focusing on volleyball. I've reached out to a couple of my past coaches, and I've been asking them, what problems have you seen in the volleyball space? From a coach's standpoint, from a player's standpoint, right? It's kind of understanding what their day-to-day problems are so you can build a solution around it. Because, and this is for my like founder goals, right? If I want to do a startup, which V1's whole thing is you gotta build a product, right? It's like, how do you come up with a product to build? You don't just come up with your own solution. You wanna find the problem, right? So you ask people who are in that day-to-day job. And V1 kind of advised us to kind of do industries that we have an edge in, or, have a particular interest in. Volleyball is a big thing for me, so I was like, naturally, just, ask some coaches. And I'll list some of my notes I got from that, if anyone's interested. In terms of leveling up my technical skills, I've been, dialing down on discrete math. Like, low-key, mathematics is so underrated. I didn't know about this. This was method. Like, being able to understand these hard math problems, do hard math, it just raises your analytical bar so much higher than just like not doing those problems. There's many ways to improve your whatever like mental power, but discrete math problems, I've been actually trying to do the hard problems without using chat because that's bad. I'm gonna stop using chat every time. Mostly I use it because I don't have time, but I've been going back and trying to solve the harder problems. And naturally, like, dealing with hard problems, it's gonna come up everywhere, like startups, leak code, whatever else, like whatever you're doing technically wise, it's gonna come up. So like doing these hard problems is something I've been focusing on this week, and like low-key, I'm gonna just keep focusing on. I'm also heavily leaning into working towards a fellow V1 cohort member where we might create like this ed tech platform. More on that later. Right now, we're kind of like figuring it out ourselves, like what we're actually gonna do. I like the idea a lot. It's just we really need to like scope everything out. So hopefully by the next week's update, I'll have more stuff on that. I'm also gonna kill like 3 birds with 1 stone and actually do my each 280 and each 203 homework ahead of time. So like I get those hard problem reps in, I actually learn, what I'm supposed to be learning. I'm also gonna do CS50 to supplement it. So like I get that actual fundamental knowledge because I honestly feel like I've been lacking it. I started coding last summer, so I never coded really much before that. I took APCS, but like I couldn't tell you a thing I learned from that class really. So I'm really trying to like actually bottle down and learn my fundamentals. So that's what I'm focusing on during spring break, as well as of course building projects, which again, more on next week as spring break continues. And I guess it's really important to mention that, of course, while I'm grinding and doing all this stuff, I honestly fell off in the gym. I've not been extremely happy with my progress there. That's something I want to work on, and also my diet, because I've been studying so hard. I just kind of neglected eating, which is not great, obviously. But on the bright side, to kind of like, you know, my mental health wasn't fried because I was still hanging out with my friends. You know, I got to see some special people, which was nice. Got to see my family, and honestly, like, I'm really trying to figure all this stuff out, right? Because balance is kind of hard for me, in the sense, anytime I see myself getting really good at two things, whether it be really good at technicals or really good at like, I don't know, like low-key just having fun. It's like every time something else drops off, finding that balance is really hard. Hence, all-nighter. I mean, sometimes it happens, you know, but I'm really trying to get better with that. And honestly, that's probably it on my end for the weekly update. I don't want to make this too long, make it, you know, I keep having this friction when I open up the editor, and it's like, holy fuck, I have like 800 clips I gotta record and edit, but it's like, if it's nice and simple, it's like, okay, I'm more likely to do it, and that's what's more important right now, is actually getting it done and being consistent. So yeah, I mean, I basically gave you guys all the things I've been doing this week. I'll continue doing this moving forward, and I genuinely hope you enjoyed or found something interesting. Yeah, see you guys. Oh, and keep building.